Hello and welcome back to History Buff. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the few acts of humanity during the Second World War, the Charlie Brown and Franz Stigler incident. This incident took place on December 20th, 1943 during an Allied bombing run on Bremen, Germany. The 527th Bombardment Squadron was sent on a mission to destroy the Focke-Wulf 190 aircraft production facility. The crews were told of the target's danger. Hundreds of fighters could swarm them during the raid and overwhelm the bombers. Bremen was also guarded by 250 flak guns to make the raid even more dangerous. Charles "Charlie" Brown and his crew on board the Ye Olde Pub, a B-17 Flying Fortress, were placed in the Purple Heart Corner, a position of a bomber flight located at the back of the formation at its lowest point. During the raid, the Ye Olde Pub suffered heavy damage from the flak guns on the ground and was forced to slow down, meaning that it would be subjugated to even more fire. Not very good luck. After the bomber group survived the flak guns, hundreds of Focke-Wulf 109s and Messerschmitt Bf 109s, or Me 109s, descended on the bomber. The Ye Olde Pub would attract over a dozen fighters for a whole 10 minutes. When the fighters had left it alone, the bomber was operating at only 40% of its full power. Without aid, the Ye Olde Pub would have been shot down by the German flak guns and/or the fighters. After that, Luftwaffe ace Franz Stigler was refueling and rearming when he noticed the damaged bomber. In a moment of heroism, Stigler took off in his 109, which had a bullet in the radiator that could have caused overheating and even a crash, and caught up to the B-17. Through the damaged airframe, Stigler could see the wounded and terrified crew and remembered the words of his former commander in North Africa. "You are fighter pilots first, last, and always. If I ever hear of any of you shooting at someone in a parachute, I'll shoot you myself." Stigler later recalled that it was just like they were in a parachute. I saw them and I couldn't shoot them down. So, much to the surprise of the Ye Olde Pub's crew, Stigler did not shoot down the bomber and instead tried to get them to land. First at a German airfield to surrender, and then for them to land in neutral Sweden. Charlie and his crew did not understand the motioning Stigler, and so flew on. Stigler would fly in formation in order to escort them safely to the coast. Once there, Charlie, who was still unsure about Stigler's intentions, ordered the tail gunner to aim at the 109 to warn him off. With the message received, Stigler saluted and flew back to base. Once on the ground, Charlie informed his superiors that a German pilot had saved him, the bomber, and its 8 other survivors. One of the men had been killed during the raid. Charlie was ordered not to repeat the story to his fellow pilots. Charlie later commented, "Someone decided you can't be human and be flying in a German cockpit." Stigler didn't tell his commanding officers of what he had done because he knew that the punishment would be death. In 1990, Stigler and Charlie made contact with each other and would remain close friends until their deaths in 2008. There are few, if any, similar events to have happened like this during the war. Thank you for watching.
History is made by stupid people. Clever people wouldn't even try. If you want a place in the history books, then do something dumb before you die.